Hey, what is up, everybody? Will here with another one. So the other day, I did the axles on the Honda. It was actually a pretty difficult job. I mean, it wasn't like anything complicated, just physically hard and very small space. So I'm going to kind of show you what I did here. I'm pretty sure that just doing a front-wheel drive car in general is all going to be very similar. Probably all-wheel drive cars too, especially ones that are front-oriented, biased, whatever you want to call it. The axle job was messy, so when a CV axle goes bad, it usually shoots grease everywhere, and this was no exception. The whole wheel well was just looked like a grease bomb had gone off in it, and I didn't really get any good pictures of how the grease was, but if you're changing a CV axle that's blown, I would get some degreaser. I didn't have any, and it was just such a big mess. I mean, I had some carburetor cleaner, which did help, but I would recommend having a full bottle of degreaser. It's only like $3 at AutoZone. If you're doing a CV job, go get one. It will be your best friend. So yeah, let's get right into it now.
Alright guys, I forgot my camera, so I'm doing this on the iPhone. Hopefully this comes out pretty well. I don't think it should be an issue. Lighting's just terrible. It's a cloudy, nasty day. First thing, so we got the car is about ready to be jacked up. It's still just sitting normal on the ground. Yes, there is that much wheel gap normally. Maybe at some point something will be done about that. But so first step is to loosen these wheels. So they're 19 millimeters, I believe, which is the same thing as 3/4 of an inch. It's only 0.002 of an inch off. So anybody who tells you otherwise is probably just being really cautious that they don't want to use a standard size. Anyway, so get this wheel loose, jack it up, get the wheel off, and then we can start working on this axle. Okay guys, that's the axle that came out. I'm going to kind of go over how I did this. Got really caught up in doing it and forgot to record the steps, and it wouldn't have been very good quality anyway without having a stand and not having the proper camera. So anyway, there's 2 bolts here. I'm not sure what the metric size is, but I think I used a 3/4 inch, so that would have been 19 millimeters, yeah. So I used 3/4 inch to get these 2 out. To remove this, there was a 12 millimeter that held in his brake line to there. Honestly, probably didn't have to remove it, but it made things a little bit cleaner. I didn't remove it from this control arm. That was it really, and then getting the wheel off, the 3/4 inch. The middle thing is 32 millimeters, and that thing was a pain. I spent a lot of time trying to get that out. It goes like right there in the middle of the hub. And then when I pulled it out, also fluid came out, so I've got this little paint thing here to catch the transmission fluid. Maybe like a cup worth of gear oil came out. This is a manual, so just gear oil. I don't know if I guess automatic you would use whatever Honda recommends. So I'm gonna go get the new axle. Oh yeah, and just to get it out of there, you just pry it. I used a screwdriver. It took a little bit of work and wiggling and a lot of pulling, but it did just come on out. So now we just put the new one in and undo these steps. Just a quick side-by-side look at the 2 of them. I mean, pretty much they look exactly the same, and there's a few slight differences, I guess, but the obvious one is that one's blown up and the other one hasn't. But anyway, put this new one in and get to it. Okay, I've got it all back up now, except for the bolt that holds the brake line. So getting this back in wasn't easy. I jacked up the control arm. I jacked it back. I jacked it up with the rotor on it too, and got them, and then kind of just manipulated the strut tower and the hub till they lined up. Got these bolts in. I am aware that they are in backwards from the way they were originally. They're not even secured yet, but I'm going to put the jack back under it so it holds the exact position it's in, and then flip them around. I just got them in this way because it was easy. Probably doesn't really matter which way they're on, but definitely don't want to take any chances. Have a wheel or a whole side come off my car. This is not an easy process, guys. I don't like front wheel drive cars. Alright guys, so I got the wheels back on. I didn't put the center hubcap thing back on because I broke it somehow. I'm not even sure how I did that, but it's broken. So if we can find a good set of wheels, then these got to go. But you know, it's a 2002 Civic and it's almost 2018, so I really don't plan on spending a lot of money on a 16-year-old car. Anyway, the only thing left to do is to tighten everything down to so I'm gonna get this on here, and I'll put the torque figures that it's recommended to. I'll just caption them right around here. And anyway, that'll be it for today. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to do a personal outro because I'm absolutely filthy and covered in grease from the broken CV axle. Thank you for watching. We're trying to do some more DIYs on this Honda. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in the Honda stuff. And as always, BMW stuff every week, multiple times a week sometime. Something new will be coming for that soon, so stay tuned for that.